Hello and welcome back to Handmade Not Hallmark. It's Amanda here, and today I have what seems like a very simple, cute birthday card. It started out in my head as being a simple idea, but it ended up taking me quite a while to get it accomplished. For some weird reason, I thought that maybe I could make a big balloon with another die and use it in the reveal wheel, but it didn't work out that way, so I ended up using the square cutout with the reveal wheel, and that seemed to work out perfectly for me this time around. So on this attempt, after I got my panels all cut out, I took some images from the Mama Elephant Fly With Me stamp set, and I arranged them so it looked like they were all kind of floating down through the sky here. That's the idea. And I took the one elephant and masked off his balloons and just stamped him there in the center. And once I had all of those on there, I cut out some masks using some Inkadinkado masking paper and got those all cut out and placed on my panel so that I could do some ink blending in the background. I'm using some, I believe it's Salty Ocean oxidized distress ink and the MFT small cloud stencil. I don't know if I'm a humongous fan of the oxidized distress inks yet. This is the only one that I have, and I don't know if I like the chalky texture that it has or like the chalky feel, so I'm still kind of on the fence. I know everybody else really loves them, but me personally, I'm kind of on the fence with them. I like my mini ink cubes better. So once I had my sky all completed, I took off the masks and I saved those so in case I want to use them again. And I just dried that background just to make sure that it was good and dry. I then took the rest of my reveal wheel and took the wheel part and outlined where my sentiments are going to go. So next I'm going to get into my coloring. I'm going to put on some music for you, and once I'm all done coloring, we'll come back and we'll finish this card up together. that my coloring is all finished, I went in with my Sakura Black Gel Glaze pen and added some details to their eyes. And then I took the white Sakura gel pen and started adding some highlights in the images as well. So next I took the reveal wheel panel and I wanted to make it so that it was a teal colored balloon. So what I had to do was I had to erase my pencil lines I put in there earlier, and I'll add those in later so that I can see the space beneath. So I'm just taking some blue-green Copic markers to create the shade I was looking for. I wasn't trying to make it perfect, but I just wanted to have some nice shade behind there. And again, I want to apologize for being out of frame a lot. I'm still trying to get my angle correct on my camera. I don't really have a camera per se. I use my cell phone to do all of my recording, so being out of frame, I again apologize. I'm trying to get better at that. So here what I'm doing is I'm taking some sentiments from the Reveal Wheel Friends and Family stamp set and putting those in my Misty. And sorry if my head gets in the way, I just wanted to get those lined up just right. And I'm going to do some heat embossing with those. So I'm taking my Versamark ink, nice sticky ink, and using some Brutus Monroe white alabaster embossing powder. And just going to heat it up with my heat tool here. I like to heat the front and the back to avoid some warping. And then I noticed I had a little bit of a bleed out. I do have a little bit show through on the reveal wheel, but I wasn't too worried about that. The recipient didn't notice any of that, so she really, really enjoyed the card. It's for a coworker of mine. And if you notice some little hands poking in there, the baby wanted to come in and see what I was up to today. And I just wanted to deepen that color a little bit more on there, just so it looked just right. So then I took some, I'm not really sure what color this is. I'll make sure I find the actual brand for you and I'll put it in the description. So I could put Hope Your Birthday is Filled With from the same Reveal Wheel stamp set. And again, I'm going to do some more heat embossing using the same products I used earlier. The Brutus Monroe. I really, really adore this embossing powder. It's my favorite. Once I got all that done, heated up, I cut out the strips, and I'm going to attach them to my card using some Darice 3D foam strips. Next, I'm taking some 3M foam tape and I'm placing it around the reveal wheel to get that dimension so that the wheel will spin. I'll get that all lined up. And then I decided for my background panel I wanted to use a different color and wanted to go with something a little bit darker. So I grabbed some navy cardstock here in a couple minutes and used that as my my base for my card today. I felt like that would be a nice contrast with all those bright, colorful elephants in that sky. So I'm using my Lawn Fawn liquid glue tube to create this, and I just used a top folding A2 size note card. And then I used the Countdown Happy Birthday to create the Happy Birthday inside. And I used that same oxidized Salty Ocean ink. And then I wanted to add a little elephant on the inside as well. So some finishing touches here using my Nuvo Aqua Shimmer pen just to add a little bit of sparkle to it. And then I took some Nuvo crystal drops and added a few drops here and there in White Blizzard, and I think this is Caribbean Ocean. And the last thing I decided to do was take my white gel pen and go around and add some white stitching around the outside. So that will finish up my card today. I want to thank you for stopping by and watching me make this adorable card. I hope you hit the subscribe button and click on the little notification bell as well so you don't miss out on any more videos. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one, and have a great day. Bye.